everyone, I am Zyla May Recuerdo, a third-year student taking up the course of Bachelor of Science in Architecture, and I will be your presenter for this video. Our topic for today is site analysis, and as taught to us, it is the process of gathering, analyzing, and synthesizing the information about the site and to identify which factors surrounding the site that could greatly affect whatever project we are working on. In order for us to be able to make a good site analysis, we should always make use of the 11 elements of site analysis, which is categorized by Edward T. White in his book entitled Site Analysis. And for this video, we will be talking about my chosen site for our project, which is a yacht club, and all of the factors that could be a challenge in my design with the use of the 11 elements of site analysis. And without further ado, let's begin. First is location. As for our project, which is a yacht club, our site must be located somewhere in Baybay City in Leyte. The site that I chose is in Zone 22, Barangay Poblacion, and I chose it because it has a great access towards both land and water, which is essential for our yacht club project. Now, for a closer verification on the exact location of the site, we will make use of the landmarks and roads to be taken in order to reach the site. As seen in the picture, the landmarks are as follows: President Carlos P. Garcia Elementary School, Pilgrim Bible Baptist Church, Leyte, Land Transportation Office of Baybay City, La Casa de Ciudad, DPWH Leyte 5th DEO, and the residential neighborhood of Zone 22 Barangay Poblacion. The roads to be taken is mostly the Baybay-Inupacan Road, and the road or street that will take you directly to the site is the Esquina Street. Now let's move on to the neighborhood or neighborhood context. As for my site, the areas here in the image are the existing buildings that could highly affect the vehicular and pedestrian traffic at certain times of the year, particularly around the Immaculate Conception Parish Church, which holds the Binaybayon Festival that is celebrated every 27th of December. It showcases the rich history of the city and the main livelihood of their residents. With that being said, the regular and pedestrian traffic could be doubled during the festival, since it might include parades and street dances, which can attract many locals and tourists. For the architectural style, the buildings here can be seen in a neoclassical architectural style, while other structures like churches can be seen in a Baroque architectural style. For the available materials, Baybay is an agricultural city, which is why the most common means of livelihood here are farming and fishing. They also have various cottage industries such as bamboo and rattan craft. Therefore, my proposed building will consist of bamboo and rattan as its main material, since it's already available in the area. Now for the size and zoning. As you can see, the site is bounded by the residential area of Poblacion Zone 22 on the north, Barangay Hipusngo on the south, Hipusngo River on the east, and lastly, Camotes Sea on the west. As for the zoning, since the project is a yacht club, the zoning classification will be in Group C, Education and Recreation, wherein, according to the National Building Code of the Philippines, Group C occupancies shall be buildings used for school or daycare purposes involving assemblage for instruction, education, or recreation, and not classified in Group I or in Division 1 and 2 or Group H occupancies. The building height limit for Group C is 10 meters to 15 meters above height grade with 3 to 5 allowable stories or floor above established grade. After the size and zoning, we will now talk about the legal category. Legal consists of the national and local laws or policies of a certain place. In line with this, Baybay City has several policies of their own which can be seen in the image. The natural features of the site are mostly surrounded by bodies of water, including the Hipposno River that is said to come from the mountains. Also, there's a great amount of vegetation that can be found around the site that could help in the sun shading of my proposed building and other facilities in line with my design concept. As for the topography, high elevation zones are mostly located along the Leyte Cordillera, while the low elevation and flat areas are mostly concentrated in the western coastal portions of the city. Since my site is on the low elevation and flat area, my best solution for it is to elevate my building so that it won't be too much affected whenever there will be a rise of the sea level. Now for the built environment. As for my chosen site, it is just a vacant lot. The portion of the land is not much used, but as for the portion of the water, it is temporarily used by the residents to dock their small boats. Existing structures are only beside the site, which are mostly residential structures. However, there are some existing trees and greeneries on the site which can be used as additional material for the future building or can be left as it is to act as a noise buffer from the major road which is located on the east. Next is circulation. The site is a 2-hour ride from Daniel Zero Romualdez Airport, wherein the fastest route is via Baybay Tacloban Road. Despite of the usual traffic, which is light to moderate, that is typically expected almost every week starting from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Aside from that route, the site can also be a 1 hour and 20 minutes ride if from Ormoc Airport, wherein the fastest route is via Baybay Inupacan Road, with a usual light to moderately heavy traffic, which is typically expected every Tuesdays at around 8 p.m. For the utilities, the following are the ones that provides the water and energy needs of the residents in Baybay. The electricity is provided by Leyte 4 Electric Cooperative Inc. or Leyeco 4, while the water supply is provided by the Baybay City Water District or BCWD. Gas stations that can be found in Baybay and are near my site are Petron Gas Station, Firmvel Taytayan Fuel Station, and the Relevo Shell Service Station. As for the telecommunications in Baybay, we have the Globe Telecom and the Bayan Telecommunications Inc. as the leading telecommunications company in Baybay. Now for sensory. In my site, we have the Camotes Sea on the west. On the south is the Barangay Hipposno, and on the east is the Hipposno Riverbank. Best views from the site are mostly coming from the Camotes Sea and Hipposno Riverbank, since it provides a great sight of nature and is good for taking photos, especially at the times of sunrise and sunsets. Even though the site is located at the far end of Esquina Street, it has a great number of trees surrounding it which may act as a barrier for the noise that may come from the major road on the northwestern portion of the site. However, there is still a possibility for noise to interfere through my site, which may come from the residential area which is beside the site. And to solve that problem, I might have to put a setback on the site near the residential areas, and I might also put some trees and vegetation on the same area so that my site won't receive much noise from the neighborhood. As for the human and culture, the people of Baybay are known as Baybayanons or Baybayanos, depending on the usage, which are Cebuano speaking. Most of the people here are Roman Catholic with almost 90% of the whole population. And speaking of population, the population of Poblacion Zone 22 as of 2019 consists of 565 males and 508 females, which yields to a total of 1,073 and counting residents. According to the Philippine Statistics Authority or PSA, as of July 2019, the crime incidence in Baybay levels at 94, while the crime rate per 100,000 population levels at 85.9, which makes Baybay at rank 6 for the public order and safety. As for the culture, Baybay is known as a hub of business and industry for the western coast of Leyte. And now for the last category, which is climbing. According to Köppen and Geiger, the climate in Baybay City is classified as AF, wherein the temperature here averages at 27 degrees Celsius or 80.6 degrees Fahrenheit. And the rainfall here is around 2,830 millimeters or 111.4 inch per year. General prevailing winds within the region are northeasterly or amihan, which happens during the months of October to February. Easterly from March to May due to the Pacific trade winds, and southwesterly or habagat during the months of June to September. Since the Philippines is located near the Pacific Ocean, it is already not new for us to experience many strong typhoons that lasts all year round. In line with this, Baybay City in Leyte is also no escape from the devastating natural catastrophes such as typhoons and storm surges, since it is already facing the Pacific Ocean to the east and is mostly surrounded with water. And most of the strongest typhoons that they encounter typically occur around September to December. And because of this, it is best to make my building as typhoon-proof as possible to make sure that the users are all safe even during unexpected weathers with their stay at the Yacht Club. And that is all for my presentation. Thank you for listening.